Welcome to today's broadcast. Kakra has been sharing an exciting message titled Steps to the Faith of Abraham under the subtitle The Step of Confessions. Today he delves into how we can make confessions the right way and shares the first key. Let's join in.
I want to focus on the right way to make a confession. Just the right way to make a confession, or how to make a confession. I said in the steps of Abraham, the faith of Abraham, confession is key. But the question is, how do you go about it? I want us to read a story in the book of John. There was no better confessor in the Bible than Jesus. John chapter 11 verse 1, let's read. It talks about how Lazarus was raised from the dead. It says, a certain man was sick, named Lazarus of Bethany, the town of Mary and her sister Martha. Verse 2, it was that Mary which anointed the Lord with ointment and wiped his feet with her hair, whose brother was sick. This Mary had distinguished herself by her giving. You know, when people give you something, you don't forget them, you remember them. So this Mary had given to Jesus, and Jesus remembered her. So when we give an offering, it makes God to remember us. That's why when Cornelius gave an offering, in Acts 9 it says, your alms and your offering have become a memorial. A memorial means something that you remember. May God remember you for today's offering. Verse 3, therefore his sister sent unto him saying, Lord, behold, he whom thou lovest is sick. You know, even when Jesus was on earth, people still felt sick around him. Still. But he healed them. Verse 4, when Jesus heard this, he said, this sickness is not unto death, but for the glory of God. 5, now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. 6, when I heard therefore that he was sick, he abode 2 days still in the same place where he was. Sometimes you are believing God for something, it seems as if he's delaying. The guy is even dying, but still no movement. Why? Because our timing is not God's timing. He makes all things beautiful in his time, not your time. But I want you to notice that in this story, one thing I find interesting was the confessions of Jesus. So let me give you some keys about confession. Number 1, confession is not a denial of reality. Confession is not a denial of reality. When Lazarus died, Jesus did not say he's not dead. In verse 11 he said, our friend Lazarus sleepeth, but I go that I may wake him out of sleep. In verse 14, Jesus said plainly to them, Lazarus is dead. He didn't say, oh, because I believe he's not dead. He said, no, he's actually dead. Sometimes some people think that when you have a positive confession, it means that you must deny reality. But it's not true. Jesus faced the reality. He said he's dead. He said to them plainly, Lazarus is dead. So when I say confession, I don't mean you must deny reality. You wrote an exam. You got 15%. Then you look at the mark and you put it down. He said, no, it's not 15. It's 81. You see, you are denying reality. You must see it as it is. And Jesus was a very realistic person. He said to them, look, the death is real. Plainly. He said, Lazarus is dead. If you're having problems with alcohol, look, you must be real. It's true. So it's not a denial of reality.
Thank you for joining us. Today we learned that in the step of confessions, we must understand that confession is not a denial of reality. Join us again tomorrow as this exciting message continues. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. No more bondage. Dear Kakra, about 4 months ago, I wrote you to pray for me to be delivered from my addiction to masturbation and pornography. You replied that you had prayed for me and recommended I listen to a particular audio message. From then until now, I have not felt that overwhelming urge to masturbate or watch pornography. God is good and I thank Him for delivering me from this bondage. May God be praised. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you. Are you in need of money? Is there something you want to buy or someone you have to pay? Then this revolutionary book, Cryptocurrency by Kakra Baden, is what you are looking for. It will unlock sources of money you have but don't know you possess. You're just a book away from turning your finances around. Order the book Cryptocurrency, How to Profit from Free Labor through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Cryptocurrency in the comment section or message window.